Okay. I know this was a very important episode of the Classroom of Elite, right? We're basically at the conclusion of what's going to happen to Pseudo. At least the next episode is going to be that. So we're getting towards that falling action. We're at the climax right now. But I'm sorry, the thumbnail, I couldn't revolve it around that. Because, guys, we have a new introduction, not to the 10 out of 10 and female anime, club, not to the 12 out of 10 tier, but into the goddess tier. I was looking at Sakura, I was like, she may actually be the prettiest girl in this show. And then we saw that the shy girl that's not outgoing whatsoever, the one that keeps to herself, that's scared to make, friends and stuff like that and go out of her comfort zone and talk to people, takes photos like that? Takes swim shot photos like that? And that's besides the point. I look at those photos, guys, in all seriousness here, and I was like, yeah, it confirms it. That's it. A god really does exist. No, but in all seriousness, I guess, okay, that's serious business. I mean, for scientific reasons, but wow, those proportions are some of the best I've seen. I'm sorry. Leave down in the comments below if you agree. Now, for the people who are here for the non-perverted stuff, let's hop right into the video. So, I want to start off, actually, in all seriousness now, with Ayano talking about the zones. He's talking about a philosopher, I think, I'm pretty sure. But that's not the main point of that. The main point of any of that and all of that is saying Sakura's not someone who doesn't want friends and stuff like that. They just said it in a very complex way. That's not what, it's not that she doesn't want them. It's the fact that she's scared. So, that makes me wonder, is there more to Sakura's character, right? And I think that more, that more to Sakura's character may be that she's a model. It didn't straight up say that, but I mean, if you're looking like that and taking photos like that, maybe she is a model. That could be something that's very true, because obviously they're posted on the web, and how else did Kushida actually get a hold of them? So she must be some kind of model. Maybe that's where she gets some of her points from. I'm not really sure, but I'm wondering, is there more to Sakura's character? Why is she taking photos like that, but yet her personality is the 180 of that? What do you got? And I also thought there was some foreshadowing going on in this episode. It's very sneaky foreshadowing in the literature, but I think it was the fact that, the fact that Sakura could not trust Kushida. But yet, Kushida's the nicest person, at least on the surface. I mean, and you couldn't even, there's no way you'd be able to read through and or see through her personality, I guess. And I guess she instinctively did that. I guess that's what, Ayano was getting at whenever he's talking about Sakura and Kushida. He's like, she doesn't trust her. Why? Is it because she can tell there's something up with her? And there's nothing wrong with Ayano. She fully trusted Ayano, even though she's this girl that shuts herself, shuts the door in terms of people trying to come in and be friends with her, and or even associate with her, even become acquaintances with her. So is what that, doing, foreshadowing that Ayano is his true self? And speaking of Ayano, I don't know how to read his character. It seems as if he's always going to do the morally correct thing for the most part, but it seems as if there is some kind of thinking going on in his head. Maybe he's developing along the way in the school. Everything he's viewed in the school is helping him develop. It's just not showing us that. Because let's go to the old lady. He didn't give up his seat to her. That wasn't the morally right thing to do. But ever since that, has he always done the morally right thing to do? Yeah, he's always done the right thing. So it's kind of interesting and really hard to decipher who his character is as a whole. That's something that's really just kind of bugging me. Because I kind of like, is there more to him? I mean, we even had Kushida ask him, are you hiding something? And we didn't get that answer. He just kind of looked at her. Maybe he is hiding something. But maybe the thing he's hiding is something that allows him to become who he is today. His true self. But, I mean, even knowing who you are, and still trying to figure things out, that's part of becoming who you are and knowing who you are. I'm someone that knows a lot, but I don't know at all. I know that all men aren't created equally, at least I think, but then along the way, he figures that out. And I think that's just, demonstrated whenever he gets the points for pseudo back and how he acknowledges, hey, teacher, wouldn't you say society's not equal? There's no way. So it looks like maybe he's actually he's slowly developing, but they're not just giving us that direct character development. They're showing us it, but they're just saying, hey, look, he developed. And I think he did develop from the time where the old lady got on the bus to where Pseudo is, because he acknowledged that, yeah, all people aren't created. And now for the debate scene. I absolutely adored that scene. That scene was absolutely amazing. It's so weird going from a review like My First Girlfriend is a Gal and then to this, because you guys who watch both, if you made this fun a video, isn't it strange seeing like like how serious and how I'm just deciphering this piece of literature compared to My Girlfriend is a Gal, which it's not near on the level of writing, but just my tone and how I go about it. I find it is weird, and I find it interesting how I'm able to switch gears. But I'm kind of rambling now. Now, the debate scene was absolutely awesome. I really loved it. I don't know how much I need to decipher here. I think it's pretty straightforward and simple. It's just cool how they went about the scene. I did love how Horikita just kind of like just put the other 3 kids on blasting. That doesn't make sense. You went there and you brought him for insurance. Then wait, you brought him, the kid that's good at martial arts? I find it hard to believe that, you know, the 1v3 ended up with you guys getting destroyed. And I love how they just kind of like, you know, cat had their tongue for a little while there. That was something that cracked me up. But I mean, who do you guys think is going to win this debate, Pseudo, or do you think the other side's going to win? I'm really interested. And I mean, I will say this: Sakura had some courage putting up those photos up there, even though, I mean, that's her secret side of her, right? I was kind of like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, innocent Sakura, it's true. Go on a date? Yes. Try to persuade her after I saw that bikini photo once again. But no, I'm just kidding. But in all seriousness, her brother, I feel as if, I mean, it's kind of, I would say the photo's kind of, it's the proof in the pudding, but it shows that there were 2 aggressors to this side of the coin. So, I mean, Pseudo, you could easily say self-defense, but was it really self-defense? Did Pseudo attack them first and then they went after him? We don't know that. We didn't have a video of that. We only had a picture of them just beginning the fray, right? Just beginning the fight. So, I do see where you could understand, well, that's proof that they're both going at each other, and that's why the other teacher is trying to get out of compromise, saying, how about he gets a 2-week because the injuries to this side is way worse, and then how about they get a 1 week since they're the ones that are beat up. Which, no matter what, if you instigate a fight and you're fighting, I think it's kind of should be equal. Doesn't matter who and or how bad who's hurt. So that's kind of what they're getting at there. It's kind of like there's evidence, but there's not enough evidence that he's free of guilt. That's why Horikita goes on the rant about free of guilt, how he should face no charges whatsoever, and they should. So, with that being said, yeah, I think that's going to cover it all. So, we do actually do have one more thing, actually. I do love the fact that Ayano can trigger Horikita's brother. I can't remember his name. But one thing that's wrong with the story, I think, is the fact that Horikita's brother, student council president, he runs the whole school. He has more authority than the freaking teachers. What? Okay. But other than that, guys, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. You guys have been hexed. Or wait, actually I should say, as always, guys, you guys have been hexed. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow on Twitter X25. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. See you later.